It's time to meet our pet of the week from the Roanoke Valley SPCA. Joining me to introduce us is Sylvie Peterson. And who did you bring with you?
I have lovely little Meredith.
Tell us about Meredith.
Meredith is a 5-year-old Beagle mix, and she's sitting on my lap like a good girl. This is how she is. Sweet disposition. The only time she shows a lot of energy is when she wants to explore with her nose, and that's outside.
She's been so calm though this whole time.
This is her disposition. I mean, we've had her around people, we've had her at the hockey game, we've had her all over the place. This is her disposition.
What are the adoption requirements?
Well, basically, you have to come in. I can't even handle this cuteness. We're open noon to 6. Come in. You'll meet with an adoption counselor. Do a meet and greet with her. We do recommend if you have kids, if you have another dog, bring them in, let everybody meet, and make sure it's a good fit. Although with this girl, I'm not sure how that could be a failure at all.
Well, we all know it was really cold this week, so it's time to start thinking about cold weather safety for our pets. So what should people keep in mind? Well,
keep in mind that even though they have fur, they can still get cold. You know, no matter what, you're probably going to want to take your dog for a walk, especially if you live in an apartment. So you're going to want to make sure that you keep them out of water, that if you're taking them for long, long walks, that you keep your eye on the pads of their feet, make sure they don't get frostbite. I just got a kiss. You're also going to just be aware, like if they're showing signs like shivering and they're really anxious and they're slowing down, that means they could be suffering from cold exposure, which is very dangerous for them.
So bringing them inside immediately then?
Yes, yes.
What about cats? We have a lot of outdoor cats, so what should you do to make sure they're okay in this cold weather?
They tend to find places to hide. You can put some type of shelter with straw in it. If you're going to leave your dog outside, even though when it's super, super cold, you should bring them in. Make sure it's straw. Make sure there's fresh water that's not in a metal bowl, because that can freeze. But cats do like to hide in places like engines and under wheel wells. So you need to make sure when you go outside that you're bang on your hood. It takes 2 seconds and it will scare cats and other small wild animals out of your engine, because you don't want to start that car while they're in there.
Very good advice. And some pets handle cold better than others.
Yes, definitely. Pets that have really short hair or are really young or seniors don't handle it as well. You know, the husky breeds and things like that, of course, love the outside. So the best thing to do is always talk to your vet to see what's best for your particular pet.
Okay, and then if somebody wants to come adopt Meredith, tell us again.
Noon to 6, just come on by, maybe come a little early.
Thanks so much, Sylvie.
You're welcome.